Yo, part two of this debate. Yes, sir. I'm back at it. Yeah, we just witnessed the press conference of Terence Crawford versus Madrimov. And hey, let's talk about it, man. Terence Crawford said they forget too that I hit hard too. Mm, let's talk about it. Let's debate it. But before we talk about it and before we debate it, we gotta hit the intro.
Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD.
Shout out to Likeable
And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue.
It's your boy Drew. Shout out LD the King.
Shout out to LD with Likeable Dialogue. Come get your info cooking hot. Holla at your boy.
Yo. What's up, man? We are back. This is live part two. We went live earlier. Now we doing a part two. Shout out to Sleep or Grind TV. He says, yo, I was just thinking about you. And then boom, you're live. Hey, man. Wrong button. Sometimes we got to flip the channel. There we go. Yo, Hand Grenade, we live with LD. Hey man, this is part two, y'all. Hey, you know what? Hand Grenade, I might start doing that, doing like a 12:30 to like 1:45. You know what I mean? A 12:30 to 1:30 during the morning time, and then, but it's got to be something big going on. Like in order for me to do that, he says we can't hear your buttons. Oh, good job. Thank you for telling me that, bro. Good thing. See, I appreciate the channel, man. I appreciate you, bro. You already know what to do. Okay, so.
Rollcast. Now let's hear it. Let's go. Can you hear it now? Let's go.
Shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
I forgot to connect the board, man. So my bad. Thank you. Shout out to Sleep Grind TV. He said we can't hear your buttons. Hey, man. Hey, Terence Crawford said, hey, we can hit hard. I can hit hard too. People forget that I can hit hard too. But y'all remember what I told y'all in part one, man. He says, wow, even your voice is clear now. Yeah, bro. Cause what it is I got an audio through my camera. So you guys can hear me through the camera. You know what I mean? So it wasn't connected to the board. So the board makes the audio come out a little bit more clear too. He says, Hand Grenade says, appreciate the mug. The homies did it big 100. Hey. Yo,
shout out to Likeable Dialogue.
Facts, man. Shout out to the Hand Grenade. Hand Grenade send me a picture. I gotta cut his face off because I know my boy like to be the ghost, and then I'll present it to y'all later on. Before we end, I'm gonna cut his face off because I told him to take a picture of it, but he took a picture with his face. I know he like to be the ghost, so I'm gonna cut his face off, and then I'm gonna show y'all the mug that we did for Hand Grenade, man. It's a nice mug, man. We customized it for him, and it had his hand grenade right here. You know what I mean? So it was nice, man. This is the mug that he's referring to. Ace, I think Daniel said that he needed to get Daniel Thomas. He says, "Whoa, shout out to Daniel Thomas." He says, "What's the number to call in to let me call in?" Okay, cool. Let me open up the lines. Hey, Daniel said that he wanted to get a review for the mug. So Hand Grenade, give us a review. He says appreciate the mug. Daniel said that he wanted a review of the mug. So Hand Grenade, give us a little review of the mug if you can. And I'm about to turn the lines on right now for you, Daniel. Hey man, we part two in this thing, man. We are part two in this thing, man. I'm kind of excited, man. I think I want to try to keep doing that. He says the ghost Frank Martin is in New York today. He better get up. Well, I don't think him and Shakur Stevenson got beef, do they? I think they probably do. He need to get up out of there. Because them New York people don't play no games. He need to get up out of there. I'm turning on the lines for you right now, Daniel. So just give me 1 second, then I'm gonna post that number up there for you to call in, my guy. Man. And y'all remember, I'm not feeling well, so this show gonna go on as long as my stomach cooperates with me, okay? I'm not feeling well at all, y'all. Just saying. All right, so Daniel, here's the number. Actually, should I put the number in the ticker? This is the number right here. I should put it right here so you well, that's what it's going across the board. 682-800-1826 is the number to call in. And actually, I'm going to take it off, so just in case some weirdos try to call in the show. All right, boom. So then I'll connect you once I verify who you are. All right, so that's the number to call in. 682-800-1826 is the number to come in. He says, you're pronouncing it wrong. Bro, I swear that's why I was trying to pronounce it right, because I know you was going to be like, bro, it's Nork. It's Nork. Because I remember you tried to correct me last time. But you already know, bro, I don't say stuff right, man, you know? You know what I mean? Hey, man, Sleep Grind TV, man, purchase you one of these mugs, bro, brother. Purchase you one of these mugs, man. You know, we get it customized for you, my guy. But Daniel, you got the number right here. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can reply to you, man. Shout out to Daniel with the $2. With the $2
Shout out
super
to
chat.
likeableDialogue.
Hey, shout out to Daniel with the $2 super chat. Okay, this might be my boy right here. Let me call. Yo. Okay, hold on, brother. Let me. There we go. All right, let me connect you to the channel, man. Right now we got Daniel on the line, y'all. Let me connect you to the channel. You should be connected. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me connect you. Where is it at? Right here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Daniel, you connected to the channel, my guy.
All right, what's up, fellas? First time on live with likeableDialogue.
Hey, you gotta get you some bombs on that.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Shout out to my boy DT in the building.
Show enough.
What's
good, man? Nah, I caught, man. I caught that early show you put on, on replay, man.
No, that was a live show. That wasn't a replay. That was live.
Well, I'm saying when I caught it, I
watched
it back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, we appreciate you for going back and watch that though, bro. We appreciate you, my guy.
Oh nah, man. It's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? My guy hand grenade. He be dropping them bombs, man. He was trying to put you on game, man. It looked like you ain't want to. You didn't want to accept it, man.
Which one?
Trying to put you on game.
On which one?
By Andy Ruiz.
Man, he go lose, bro. Andy Ruiz is go lose, bro.
Yeah, look, man. I remember what I was telling you, man. Like I can give you multiple reasons.
Hey, let's argue about it.
He gonna get it.
Let's argue about it, bro.
So
I'm ready. Hey, hold on. Let me get to these comments real quick. He says you're like a third grade level like Floyd. Bro, I got a whole degree right here behind me, bro. Listen, look, oh damn, I moved my camera. So y'all can't see my degree. I got a whole degree. It's just that, bro, I just can't pronounce some of these names sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, I got a whole degree. He says, Daniel took the spot on live today. Nah, Daniel just calling in on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can call in on the show. But right now, we got Daniel on the line, and he want to argue with me about Andy Ruiz going to win. So I'm going to give my boy DT the flow. Go ahead, DT.
One thing, like, first off, just, like, starting with the history of your boy Andy Ruiz, like, a lot of people don't realize, but, like, early in his career, it was a gang of people ducking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't want to fight him because of what he was bringing to the table. And, unless you're going to be able to bring a big enough crowd to generate, $10 million, a person's not going to be willing to take a loss. So
right.
They'd be less willing to risk their record on somebody that's probably only going to draw, a certain crowd. So, a lot of people ducked him early on in his career. People don't really keep that in mind. So when you see the Anthony Joshua fight, that was really his first big opportunity. And
right.
You see what he did with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, after the Andrew Ruiz fight, I don't know if you've seen, but he partied hard. He took like a year and a half off. The dude gained, like 50 pounds. He was out. He admitted himself that after he won against Anthony Joshua, that he just went and partied. for months on end. You know, he got the most money he ever won in his life. He went and partied for months on end. So when he came back, he definitely wasn't in a condition to be boxing. You know what I'm saying? But that, you know, that right there is one reason why people underestimate him. But he's a Mexican fighter. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in boxing, you know, this type of stuff matters. You know, Mexicans are some really good fighters, you know, and they're really tough fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I have big respect for what they bring to the table. But the guy got hands. You have to really watch his fight. The guy has hands. He's a real boxer. He's not some guy that's just out there, you know, throwing punches. He's a real boxer. For a dude his size, he got the best feet in the game. He's the quickest guy at his size, and he has he keeps his feet with a solid base underneath him. He can catch you with a quick short punch. He don't need a lot of space to connect on his punch. Man, this is gonna be an easy win for Andy Ruiz, brother.
You think so?
Easy win. Go back and watch that Dubois fight. And
I
guarantee that'll make you change your pick. Just watch that fight by itself again. Dubois versus Big Baby.
Yeah.
Go watch that fight, and that fight by itself will make you change your pick.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it, right? But here's the thing. I just don't. Andy Ruiz, this is what he do, right? He try to go for the punch, go for the punch, go for the punch, go for the punch. And he's a big heavyweight guy, but he's a short-handed heavyweight guy. My boy Jarrell, my boy, he lost 40 pounds, bro. He lost 40 pounds. He been in the dungeon with Boost in his. Hey, man, as of right now, bro, I'm rocking with my boy, man. I'm rocking with my boy Miller, man. The original Big Baby.
He lost 40 pounds, and I guarantee you he's still over 300. How about that?
Yeah, but you know what? He says that he's going to come in up under 300. He say he going to come up in. He going to come in up under 300 on fight night.
After, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, after guys, rehydrate. Come on, man. His weigh-in, he could possibly weigh in under 300, but you're not gonna get me to believe that he's going to come into the fight under 300. That's not happening.
Hey,
he's going to rehydrate. He's going to rehydrate.
Hey, my boy Hand Grenade hyping you up, man. He says, Andy's a dude who lets his hands go. He is a dude that lets his hands go. But here's the thing, though, Daniel.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing, Daniel. My whole thing is that, you know, after the party and everything, and I guess that's what's in my mindset, right? What major fights did he really win afterwards? Like, there wasn't really no major fights that he really won afterwards. He was just like, oh, they're just Andy Ruiz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just Andy Ruiz. Like, there was nothing that was like, oh, Andy Ruiz fight, I'm finna go tune into it. Like,
well, like that's what I was saying before. You know, he's not going to be the biggest seller. That's what you're talking about. Those are two different things.
No. I'm
saying
saying
not the biggest seller.
No. I'm not saying the biggest seller. I'm just saying like me not watching him anymore. Like it didn't make me want to watch him anymore because he wasn't doing nothing spectacular in the ring as far as me like wanting to tune into him. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by I remember the fight versus Ortiz. Yep, that's the same thing. Ortiz. That's the same thing. Hand Grenade just said. Hand Grenade just said Andy beat Rolla and Luis Ortiz after Joshua.
Okay, so I'm telling you, man. Look, man.
I'm gonna go back and watch the fight, man.
Hand Grenade got to know it, man. He know what he's talking about.
Man, Hand Grenade be off sometime, man. Nah, that's my guy though. But listen, man, I be having to go heads up with Hand Grenade because Hand Grenade he be on it, but I be having to go like the opposite of Hand Grenade sometimes just because. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm just not sold on Andy Ruiz right now, man. I'm gonna go back and watch. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow when I come on tomorrow, the evening show. When I come on tomorrow, I'm gonna have, cause like I said, these are just my picks for today. You know what I mean? Like those not my picks for tomorrow. You know, the final pick gonna be like before they come out. Like I told y'all, who I go for. That's how I do it. You know what I mean? But As of right now, man, I'm telling y'all.
Big baby Miller's man. That guy's a punching bag, man.
He's a punching bag.
He's a punching bag. Ruiz is a real boxer. He's a real boxer, man. He got serious skills, bro. Serious skills.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna go back and rewatch a couple more Andy Ruiz fights. I'm gonna go back and watch his last 2 to 3 fights, whether he lost or won. And then I'm gonna go back and rewatch a couple of big baby fights.
I don't think he lost. I mean, the last fight he lost was the one against Joshua. I don't think he lost against Joshua.
When the last time he fought?
I don't know. That's just off the top of my head. But off the top of my head, like I said, it was the Ortiz fight. That had to be the Ortiz fight. Was sometime. When was that? Was it last year? Nah, it's been a while.
It's probably been about 2 years from now.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years. Yeah, it's probably that Ortiz fight was at least a year and a half, I would say.
See, he might have some ring rust. He might have a little ring rust.
I mean, I ain't worried about that. Yeah, I ain't worried about that. Okay. I ain't gonna say no, but I ain't worried about that.
Okay. So he says, okay.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Okay, shout out to that,
no, bro.
Go ahead.
No, bro. Go back and watch before you watch the Ortiz versus Ruiz fight. Before you even watch that, watch the Dubois versus Big Baby fight. That's gonna change your mind. I don't even want you to watch Ortiz, Andy Ruiz. I don't even want you to watch Andy Ruiz. I want you to watch the Big Baby versus Dubois fight.
All right. And you know what?
When you see that fight, it's going to change you.
Okay. You know what? A lot of people, and he brought that fight up today. He was like, yo, a lot of people talking about that fight, but what about, he's like, I went to the gym. I put myself in. I've been locked in. He's saying that there haven't been like, he's basically saying, man, he's been putting in the work. So, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch it, man. I'm going to go back and as soon as we get off live, I'm going to go pull that fight up and I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch it, bro.
Right. So, I mean, because my thing is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the most muscular guy in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here bench pressing 400-500 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So I can be like, yeah, man, I was in the lab, bro. I've been working. I've been putting up some weight. Bro, okay, yeah. So you can lift more than you was lifting before.
Right. I got
you still ain't lifting 400-500 pounds, bro.
Right. I got you. Okay, man, I'm a guy. So, but while I got you on here, what's your predictions on some of the fights? Who you got, Pitbull or do you got Venezuela?
Oh man, I'm a fan of Pitbull, man. I'm a big fan of Pitbull. I love the energy that he brings. You know what I'm saying? I wish we had more guys like him in boxing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he'll take any fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a dog. He got it in him. That's what you want to see out of boxers. You want to see that competitive edge. But I feel like, the issue that he's going to have for his whole career is going to be his size.
Yeah, he's real short, bro.
He doesn't have a true weight class that that really fits fits him well. Right. For whatever reason, he's too big to be a junior lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And he's too small for this lightweight division, bro.
He real short in real life, bro.
The best matchup for him in this division is Tank. That's the only matchup he has. Outside of that, bro, he's gonna have a hard time. And you see what happened with him and Tank. He couldn't do nothing with that.
What? He
energy.
Bro, that was a close fight.
He's gonna go hard.
That was a close fight, bro. Oh my goodness, yo, Daniel, I can't let you get off with that one, bro. Bro, that was a close fight, bro. Like if Pitbull didn't win, it was at least a draw. If Pitbull didn't win that fight was at least a draw. That was the only fighter that I could say that really just gave Tank the business. or came close to giving him the business. They both was impeccable. But what I'm saying is that fight, Pitbull either won that fight or it was a draw. Tank did not win that fight hands on.
Yeah, if I remember,
that's why they want the rematch. That's why they. Go ahead, my bad.
It was a great fight. It was exciting to watch, but Tank is historically a slower starter. There's a lot of guys that's a slow starter. Tank's historically a slower starter. He usually gives away the first 4 rounds. He usually donates you the first 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel like he's gonna get it back. But you know what I'm saying? In that fight, it was really one of those scenarios where you could just tell that Tank had full control. That's what I look for. You know what I'm saying? You can be throwing 100 punches out there, but if the other guy is the one that's dictating what punches you're throwing, bro, he's winning the fight.
Yeah.
He winning. Tank had full control of that fight. At no point in time was it like, oh snap, I need to tighten up or I'm gonna lose this. Nah.
Angel says that's what I'm saying. Pitbull beat Tank. That's why his coach was coming out and saying, hey, it's like I want to give him a rematch because we made one of them out of a star. If Coach Calvin Ford didn't say why did Calvin Ford say that's why we made one of them a star? We want a rematch with him because we made one of them a star.
I mean, okay.
He was the first.
We made Pitbull. We're talking about Pitbull, right? Because Tank was already a star.
Right. Yeah, we talking about Pitbull. He says okay, because we made one of them a star, and he was referring to Pitbull.
Okay. Right. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That's what makes you a star. You know what I'm saying? That's what elevates your, your position in boxing is, being able to get those big fights and put on those big fights. That's why it took so long for a guy like Crawford to really get the respect that he deserved, because as long as he was with Top Rank, he was asking those people for the big fights. You see what I'm saying? They just wasn't. Aram is what's wrong with boxing. He's the personification of what's wrong with boxing.
I'll say him and PBC Al Heyman. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Because here's the thing, man. But I get what you're saying though about Terrence been wanting them fights because that would have made him a star while everybody else was fighting all the bigger fights and Terrence wasn't getting the bigger fights. He just kept getting the same old green machines, the same old fights that we see him fighting. We're like, oh yeah, who is that? David Avenesia, who is that? You know what I mean? We have to go look up his opponents versus Spence and Danny and Thurman. Like we already knew who their opponents were.
Right.
Yeah.
Real quick on PBC. You know what I'm saying? It's a good noble cause. But, it's just the sport of boxing just wouldn't allow them to really be able to do what they wanted to do. Al Heyman actually had good intentions. He had really good intentions, but he just wasn't able to pull it off.
What you mean?
He like you said earlier, he has too many fighters and he don't have enough dates and enough venues to do what he wants to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He want to be able to put on those big fights. He don't hire fighters away from other promoters. He'll put one of his fighters against another promoter. He'll set up big fights within his own promotion. But they just don't have
the dates,
the cachet to be able to go to these arenas and say, hey, I want this day so that we can put on a fight.
Right. Yeah, he don't have the dates as of right now. He doesn't have the dates as of right now. I think from my understanding, they only had like 8 dates, right? So they only had like 8 dates or whatnot. So yeah, they just didn't have the dates as of right now, man.
And ESPN ain't paying nobody no big money to put to be able to broadcast these fights. So it's a tough situation.
Yeah, they would Amazon Prime.
He was prime. Okay, he was prime because he started out with ESPN, so he was prime now. So
yeah, PBC, PBC
see,
with prime.
His issue is with dates and broadcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being able to get it out to the public.
Right.
But
yeah, man. Hey, DT, man, I appreciate you for tapping into the channel, my guy.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
So you got Pitbull, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. No. I'm going with Jose, man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You said Pitbull is your guy, man. Hold on. Let me get to hand grenade comment. He says Pitbull is 5'4" with 63 inches reach. And Jose is 5'10" with 70-inch reach. Damn, yo.
Yeah,
that's why I said, bro, Pitbull go have this guard is like impeccable when he put his guard up, but he I don't know, like he gonna have to do something though. He gonna have to do something.
That's what my thing is. I gamble, man. I put money on this type of stuff, bro. So
I need to get in contact with you, bro, because I wanna learn. So do you do it with prize picks or what do you do it with? Like, dang, we probably shouldn't talk about it online.
I prefer not to talk about my situation because I just came from Florida. So Florida, we wasn't able to use a lot of those other names.
Okay,
so we had to go. We had to go other routes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna leave it at that. Then.
Talk about that.
yeah. We're gonna leave it at that.
But yeah, man. So with me, man, when I'm putting my money on this stuff, bro, I can't be just betting off of. What I like, who I want to win. Nah, I got to be realistic.
Right. Okay, so last question I'm gonna ask you. Terence Crawford, Madrimov, who you got?
Come on, man.
Who you got, bro?
Dang on well. Bud gonna take this fight.
Okay, you got Bud.
But Bud is these are the guys that I typically gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying? I used to coach ball back in Florida. So yeah, on football, I used to coach football. And so I was a skills coach. You know what I'm saying? I go to the position and I'm working on the skills that's necessary to be successful at that position. You see what I'm saying? That's what I gravitate towards. These guys are tacticians, man. These dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like they're controlling the fight. You think you're doing something, but you're just doing what they're allowing you to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's what's going to happen here. You know what I'm saying? The only time you're going to touch me is when I let you touch me.
Right.
And that was because I was going to be following up with a 2-piece. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. That's easy money. That's easy money right there.
Okay.
We're worried about that. Now, if you asking me how is it going to end, do I see it ending in a knockout? No.
I don't know, bro. It probably ended. If it ended a knockout, bro, we got to king that boy Crawford, bro. I'm just saying, we got to king him. I hate that PBC gave him that stamina.
He's the guy right now, anyway.
Yeah, and
he don't need this win to be that guy. He don't need this win. He's that guy right now.
Yeah, he is. Okay, so last question I'm gonna ask you. Jared Anderson versus Martin.
That fight, man, I gotta do some more research because I haven't seen. I don't really know that Martin guy, to be honest with you. I know Jared Anderson. I don't really know that Martin guy. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I'm probably going to be making that pick on Saturday.
Okay, that's a bet. I'm thinking big. I'll
probably be ready by Friday. I'll probably have something ready by tomorrow.
I think, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do some more research on Martin. But from what it looks like and from what I've been looking at him, I got Jared Anderson catching the L, bro. I got him catching the L.
Man,
I know.
Look, I'll say this, man. It's a lot of people, pushing with a lot of money behind Jared Anderson. They trying to make that guy a star in the heavyweight division.
They are. But
I wouldn't think that if I'm not mistaken, he just lost the fight, not too long ago. I wouldn't think that they're going to be putting him in a situation where he's going to be taking, too many more losses.
Right. They are trying to make him the face of the heavyweight. You are right. But I just feel like, man, like him at the weigh-in or the open workout, he was just going like this, going like it's like, bro, like these fighters, they trying to come out and be like Floyd, but they're not trying to actually take the Floyd route. Like, stop drinking, stop doing partying, like just just be a normal boxing person, bro. Like, stop trying to put on. Like, I feel like they trying to put on, like, if you seen the open workout, you know what I'm referring to, when he was like just bobbing his head back and forth like this. Like, bro, stop all that. Just be normal. You know what I'm saying?
I usually look for those types of things on fight night. I usually look for those types of things, while they're backstage. I'm looking at body language while they're backstage. I don't, honest to goodness, bro, I don't watch any of that pre-fight stuff because that stuff is meaningless, bro.
Yeah.
It's meaningless, bro.
Yeah.
I'm more into my interests are the business of boxing. So when you want to talk, when you get to want to start talking about the business side of boxing, how we were talking about with with the whole Tank Shakur Stevenson situation. And when you want to talk about, the skill side and the actual performance side of boxing, that's really where, I kind of put my focus into. You know what I'm saying? So, all that other stuff, man, they can have that, bro. That's for the, like you said, that's for the what do they call it? The average man, just the casuals. That's the casual thing.
Right. I got you. Hey, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with me, DT.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for tapping in with the channel, man.
Nah, man, I appreciate what you're doing, man. You're doing a big thing for the community. You're bringing people together. You're giving all of us, you using your platform to give all of us a platform, man, and that's real big time. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably kind of revolutionary. You need to look into that because I don't know, how many, other channels is doing the type of stuff that you're doing. So you might want to look into that because that might be pretty revolutionary.
Yeah.
But yeah, appreciate the time, man. I'm gonna get back on and finish watching.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Hey, bro, and whenever you want to come on stream, man, let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the convo, man. So I actually want to bring you on stream.
Yeah, man.
One day,
well,
man.
Next time, well, one last thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I did want to take a moment, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been looking a lot into the whole Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta, Tank Davis, negotiations, quote unquote negotiations. You know what I'm saying? And, that's another thing that I'll be wanting to point out to people about boxing, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been kind of watching this stuff for a long time. And, a lot of the times what happens is in between these fights, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of content creators, that, their job is to kind of try to generate conversation. So
Right.
you notice how much we've been talking about that fight.
Right.
And if you trace it back to where, the whole conversation came from, and you'll realize it's like one person said one thing,
right,
and that turned into like a month and a half worth of content for a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right about that.
we gotta keep that in mind when it comes to boxing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember if Tank was negotiating with Lomachenko and trying to get a fight with Lomachenko before the end of this year, how could he possibly have been negotiating with Shakur Stevenson at the same time to fight at the same time? That's not how boxing works. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta, a lot of times when we see in some of the reports that be coming out and, the things that are being said, we gotta look at it pragmatically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be just logical about it. Like, well, wait a second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if this guy just fought last night, how somebody else talking about they trying to set up a fight for him 3 months from now? That's not how it works.
Right,
you know? So we got to kind of look at the clues and be like, wait, you know what I'm saying? I heard, it's a guy called Fanai International. He really deep into this whole boxing vibe. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
He had an interview. Okay, boom. So he actually had a sit down where he was sitting down with he had Shakur Stevenson, I believe, on the phone, and they also had who you were just talking about, tank trainer
Calvin Ford.
Yeah, Ford. He had Ford, so it was Shakur Stevenson and it was Ford, and they was having a discussion, and Ford was like, just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? He started it out like, hypothetically, let's say that $6 million was the most money that you ever made on one fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Shakur was like, yeah, hypothetically. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, not saying that that's the most that you ever made in one fight, but let's say $6 million was the most that you ever made in one fight. If Tank came and was like, hey, I'm going to give you $10 million, would you take it? And, Shakur was like, yeah, obviously, we just having a casual conversation. This isn't a real negotiation. It was like, nah, this isn't a real negotiation. We're just saying, hypothetically, if $10 million was the most that you ever made in a fight, and Tank came and said, hey, I'll give you $12 million for a fight, would you take the fight? Shakur was like, yeah, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? But again, we're not talking about, the gate, we haven't mentioned pay-per-view split. That's not including any of that. That's not a real negotiation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's just, we're just talking, and so when, stuff like that, people take something like that and, that turns into their negotiating, and then, one person calls in to another station and be like, oh, Shakur Stevenson broke off the negotiations, and then it's like, oh, Shakur Stevenson's done it. It's like, come on, man. It turns into
yeah, nah.
But a lot of the time, it's just people creating content, man. They just creating content.
Yeah, it's just they just take one snippet and then they run with it, put a couple of hashtags, and then what some of y'all don't know, like they can either boost the reels too, so they can pay Instagram to like let it go out to what I'm saying, a lot of people and stuff like that too, though, man. But for sure, man, that is true though, man. They clip conversations. And people just run with it. Hey, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? That's why half the time, like when people inbox me something, I'd be like, I don't know, man. I gotta look into that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. But hey, man,
Tank over in Paris with the Olympics, man. Tank hanging out, man. He ain't negotiating with no dang on body.
Right. Nah, he definitely in the Olympics. He was watching some girl fight, man. He was watching some girl fight, man. But,
he hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but appreciate your time, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna, be in the comments though.
Okay, no problem. Appreciate you, my guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to
Likeable
shout out to my boy Daniel Thomas. You know what I'm saying? After tapping in with the channel, man. Another thing though, I want to talk about before this is over with. Oh, let me get to hand grenade comments. Hand grenade be funny with. He says Pitbull 5'4", 63 inches reach. Jose Venezuela 5'10" with 70-inch reach. Damn. Anderson is another wilder. He's gonna be fishing in Alabama soon. Yo.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Yo, I thought that was so funny, man. He says, next for Anderson is the mop. Damn, yo. Hand grenade. I was reading those comments and I was just laughing, bro. In my mind, I'm like, bro, hand grenade, that is funny, bro. The hand grenade be with the stuff though. But listen, before we go on and talk about the fight even more, so did y'all guys see this, man? I thought this was really sad, man, for this young lady. Now, and all respects to anybody that dates anybody, that wants to be with anybody, and all of that, and et cetera, right? Did you guys see that? He says he said that's not far off. His development is slow. So he agrees with it. But listen, did you guys see this, man? Like this really touched me, right? In a way, and it kind of like makes me feel bad for this young lady, right? So this young lady right here in the blue went to the Olympics in Paris 2024 and fought a transgender man who was born a biological male, and she quit in 46 seconds because of him. He punched her so hard that she said that she's never been punched that hard ever in her life. And I think that's really messed up. I think it's really, really, really messed up. And I think, bro, this commission, the Olympics commission. Now, if y'all want to do transgender males or something, maybe in like I don't even know. I feel like if you was born now, I don't have nothing against no community. I promise you, I don't. Whatever you like, you like. Whatever you want to do in your life, you can do it. But when it comes to a comeback sport, like boxing, we hear these fighters all the time say you can lose your life in boxing. In that ring, it's crucial. We hear these fighters say that all the time. And for this male to get in the ring with this woman, I think it's just really overboard, over too much, man. I think hand grenade says that was dirty. That's freaking illegal. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like that was really hurtful. Like, you crushed this lady boxer, worked her way up, all the way up to become a superstar, boxing superstar female, and worked her way up to get to the Olympics, all to be crushed because of a male. And you know she was mad. She walked away from him multiple times. He tried to come pat her on the back. She got up and walked away. He tried to go in, like, let her, give her a hug. She walked away. Like, man, I think that was downright dirty, man. And that's a lady. So you know what I think? I mean, Clarissa Shields even spoke out against it, man. Clarissa Shields spoke out against it. Clarissa says, so they got men fighting against women in the Olympics, at Olympics boxing. I wouldn't have stood for it. I can't see it from my end, y'all, because it's a little blurry. But she says, I wouldn't have stood for no stuff like that. That is so heartbreaking to the women who have to have their dreams ruined by a man. Sad as blank. And then Riley says, imagine training your whole life, getting good enough to earn a spot on the Olympics team, hoping to a win in the Olympics, hoping to get a win in the Olympic medal. Then you're told you have to fight a man. That was tragic, really, for these women. Now look how he beat this woman up right here. Come on, man. We got to stop this, man. Look at this. He's so happy. He even rose up his hand. He even rose his hand up, man. Come on, bro. That is wrong. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It is wrong. My boy Daniel says, I'm with you on this, man. That's just wrong, man. That's just wrong all over itself, man. That is wrong, man. He said, Angel says, that is why. He says, why is that even allowed? He says, that's wrong. Why is that allowed? It's wrong. Why is it even allowed, man? He says, that would be a good fight for Teofimo, though.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Yo, it probably would be a good fight for Tio, though, bro. That would be a good fight for Tio, though. But I'm just saying, though, like, that is super wrong. Like, dude even rolls up his hand. He even rolls his hand up like, yeah, I beat this lady. I beat her. And I just diminished her dreams. He rolls his hand up. Now tell me that ain't messed up, man. His corner, man, that was just wrong. That was just wrong, and it was downright hurtful, man. I want to find a clip of it, man. I want to find a clip of it on Instagram real quick and see if I can find a clip real quick. I know, let me see, what's the name of that? I just think it was wrong, man. Look at this. He rolls his hand up after the fight, man. You got people like Clarissa Shields and all of these other people who spoke about it, man. I think I'm finna present my screen to you guys, y'all. Let me see. Is this it right here? Olympic boxer deemed to have male chromosomes win fight in 46 seconds. Opponent left in tears after hard hits. Bro, she left in tears, bro. I'm finna present my screen to y'all, man. She left in tears, man. The lady left in tears, man. Let me present my screen. And again, I have nothing against it. Nothing whatsoever. But I just want y'all to know, like, it's, man, right is right and wrong is wrong at the end of the day. Hold on, y'all. Let me make this bigger for y'all so y'all can see it real good. Okay. Look at this. Boom. Look how hard he hit her. Boom. Look how hard he hit her. Boom. This comes from All Things Boxing 817. Now watch this. Boom, hit that lady that hard, bro. That's not the video that I actually wanted to show y'all. I actually want to show y'all the video of hold on. I know I seen it, man. I think this is the video right here I want to show you. I'm just going to present it. I see we got 2 comments. I'm going to get to y'all comments here, right here shortly. He says, what country is that? Be careful with that Olympus footage. They copyright is serious. Yo, you know what? I appreciate you.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
I appreciate you, man. You know what? I'm not even going to show it then because I don't want to get, we got 1 call. I don't want to do that. But that's just wrong, man. He says, Iman is from Algeria and used to play football. What? Used to play football and grenade. That's just wrong, bro. Used to play football. Man, come on, man. Y'all telling me that he used to play football? Wow, I'm speechless. Once I seen that, I'm speechless, dog. I'm speechless. Used to play football. Wow. I'm speechless. I am speechless, bro. All right, y'all, here's the number. If y'all want to call back into the show, anybody want to call back into the show, this is the number. I'm going to leave it up there for a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to be talking about some more of this Crawford stuff, man. Hey, listen, I'm not going to lie to y'all, bro. Listen, this is the first time that I am actually looking forward to a Terence Crawford fight, besides the one he fought against Errol Spence. Let's be honest. Are we looking for, or am I looking forward to more so the undercard than the Terence Crawford part of it? This, like I said, every fight is like a main event. You know what I mean? Every fight is like a main event. So it's like, yo, this fight card I'm looking forward to. I know my boy Hand Grenade said we got some UFC coming up, but I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like, I'm gonna go over there and peep and see what kind of UFC we got going up. But this weekend, oh, we tapping into this boxing this weekend. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like last weekend, I was out for UFC. This weekend, I'm out for boxing this weekend, man. This is gonna be a tremendous fight card, y'all. And man, you know, this is what's going to like caterpillar Terence Crawford's career, right? He beat the guy that everybody said that he says, yeah, I've been waiting on this card. Yeah, man, everybody been waiting on this card, man. This is gonna be a good card, bro. Here's the thing too, though, right? Everybody, this card is like a main card for like any fight, right? But the undercard is so impeccable, more so like, bro, like this fight, it has to sell. You got Pitbull Cruz in California. It has to sell. Andy Ruiz in California. It has to sell. If it doesn't do anything over 200, if it doesn't do anything over 500,000 buys, bro, like we gotta redo this thing. Or 300,000. Let's just say 300, because people ain't really doing over 500. I think Canelo did like 5 or something his last fight. They got to do more than 300,000. 300,000 or more in pay-per-view buys. Like this fight, a lot of people going to be tuned into it because we want to see if this fight is going to caterpillar Terence Crawford's career. Because he beat the guy that everybody said that he couldn't beat, right? So, and which is Errol Spence. Everybody said that he couldn't beat Errol Spence. He beat Errol Spence in a dominating fashion, right? And then now he's going up to 154 to capture a title against a Israil Madrimov. Like, bro, like we got this is gonna be a great fight, man. He says UFC card is deep and good. No Diddy. Okay. All right, so I guess I'm gonna be tuned in to both of them then. He says Andy's backyard, Los Angeles. And that's what I'm saying. Like, tickets all to be sold out. And I think they said they only had like a few tickets left. And like you in Andy Ruiz's backyard, like Texas is where like a big Hispanic market is, and California is where a big Hispanic market is. So, and you in California. So guess what? It should do some selling. It should do some selling. It should really do some selling. That's all I'm saying, man. It should really sell, man. So we gotta see, man, what happens with this fight, man. Y'all got anything else? Oh, so I did say how these fighters was gonna win, right? That was the part 2 of the debate, right? Of coming back in and saying how these fighters was gonna win, right? So I'm gonna save well, you know what? I'm gonna save the Terence Crawford one for tomorrow. And the one I'm gonna save the rest of them, but the one I'm going to give you is Pitbull versus Jose Venezuela, because that's the one that I'm mostly excited about. Okay, Jose Venezuela versus Pitbull Cruz. Now, my boy Daniel got Jose Venezuela, Hand Grenade got Jose Venezuela, and I got Jose Venezuela. But here's the thing: if Pitbull wins, they either going to give it to him or he's going to knock Jose Venezuela out within the 7th, 8th round. It's TKO wise, right? But Jose Venezuela is like a great fighter. He got a longer reach. He's much taller. You know what I mean? But one thing that we can't count out with Pitbull is Pitbull have a impeccable defense. He has a impeccable defense. If you can get past Pitbull guard, he's going to walk you down. So if Jose Venezuela haven't been practicing going backwards, he's in trouble. First round, he's in trouble. Because Pitbull is no dog. I mean, Pitbull is not no walkover, no pushover. He's going to bring the fight to you. And once he brings that fight to you, he puts that pressure on you, people start to rethink their whole game plan. Whoa, strategy A is not working, so now I need to go to strategy B. Strategy B not working, now I need to go to strategy C. Strategy C not working. Dang, we ain't got no more strategies. What should I do? And they panic, and before they panic, boom, they knocked out. So Pitbull Cruz is a come forward fighter. He's a dog. He's an animal. His keys to winning is to smother Jose Venezuela. He's going to have to, because he got a longer jab than him. So he's going to have to stay close to him, smother him, and let his hands go like he always does. But one thing I want to say about Pitbull, sometimes he hold his defense a little bit too long and not throw no punches. So he got to like let his hands go a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because he'll walk up on you, let you punch him, and then he'll try to swing on you when the time is right. But he's gonna have to let his hands go. Jose Venezuela is just, man, bro. He's a dog. He's an animal, and he has a longer reach. For Jose Venezuela, he's gonna have to control the range with his jab. He's got to control the range with his jab. If Venezuela doesn't control the range with his jab, then he's in trouble. If he has not, he got a perfect jab. But if he doesn't control the range with his jab and keep Pitbull at a distance, then he's in trouble. Venezuela hits hard. Pitbull can't afford to take many shots. And that's why I say he leaves his guards up too, though, bro. So we got to, he leaves his guards up too, though, man. So we just got to see, man. This is going to be a great, great fight card, man. Man, that's really all I have tonight. So I gave you the keys to victory for Pitbull, and I gave you the keys to victory for Jose Venezuela, right? Jose Venezuela has to control Pitbull with his jab, stay at a distance because Pitbull is short. So his goal is to come forward, to smother your jab, smother your punches, and to just win that way. If you don't want him to win that way, then guess what? You have to do what you have to do as far as just, you got to come forward and you got to You know, you gotta smother these jabs. You gotta to let your hands go and let your defense down just a little bit. That's what you're gonna have to do. Jose Venezuela is gonna have to control him with the jab, with his long reach, like Hand Grenade says. He got the longer reach. He's a taller guy. I met Pitbull Cruz, and let me tell you, Pitbull Cruz is a short individual. I met him. He's a short individual, man. He's really, really short. Here it is right here. Boom. I met him. He's really short. And I know this picture doesn't define how short he is, but when I tell y'all I'm like 5'10", dude gotta be like 5'4" or something. I don't know what Hand Grenade said. Let me see. I know he said he's like, I think he gave 5'4". That's what I'm saying. He's like 5'4", bro. So that's what I'm saying. So like, that's what I'm like, bro. I met dude. I met him. He's a great boxer, but he's shorter and you know, that might cause him. But we got to see what Jose Venezuela brings us, man. Jose Venezuela, man, you know what? We better not be, Jose Venezuela better not let us down. That's all I got to say, bro. Because, you know, I liked how he knocked out Chris Kobo. Chris Kobo did all that talking, and got beat both times. They cheated on one of the fights for him. You know what I mean? And he put him to sleep. So, you know, man, we just got to see, man. But that's all I have. If anybody want to call in, man, y'all better call in now. If not, we're going to end the show, and we're going to be back with y'all tomorrow, man. Shout out to my boy Daniel.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
Shout out for my boy Daniel for tuning in to the show, man. And shout out to my boy Hand Grenade for tapping in with the show. Angel for tapping in. Sleep Grind TV for tapping in. And got a shout out to my boy Daniel with the $2 super chat, man, today. So gotta appreciate you, my guy, man. Appreciate you for tapping in with the $2 super chat, man. I want to thank Hand Grenade for donating earlier on the first show. And man, y'all listen, I'm your host, LD. Hey, what's up, guys? This your boy LD, the Kid, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Y'all know I would keep going, but I'm not feeling well, so I gotta go vomit. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD. And you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Get to press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue. Hey, appreciate you guys. Tap in tomorrow. I might bring y'all an early show again tomorrow. We shall see. If I do, it'll probably be around 12:45 to 1:45. So, you know, we'll see if I can bring y'all another early show tomorrow, okay? And I'm gonna go watch them. I'm gonna go watch that fight. Daniel, I'm gonna go watch that fight, man, and go see, man. Then I'll let you know if I change my pick tomorrow. But as of right now, Andy Ruiz is going down.
Shout out to likeableDialogue.
All right, I'll catch y'all tomorrow.